DeRosa, you have two first basemen in Freddie Freeman and Pete Alonso who have emerged as really two of the elite players in the game. And Pete Alonso is making an early case to be in that MVP conversation.
No doubt. A little bit different skill sets on what they're trying to do offensively, but two of the best in the game. And I was watching a lot of back and forth in this game last night. A lot of guys hitting some balls pretty hard. Certainly Pete Alonso, big night for him, 3 knocks. Freddie Free came into the game 2 for 20, riding a little slow stretch, and then got absolutely going last night, doing what he does, working the ball the other way. So let's dive in. I just want to bring up, kind of compare the two different swings and how they go about it. Let's go through Freddie Free's first at bat. Left on left, never affects him. David Peterson, 94 two-seamer in, changeup. He kind of goes right back to the well. So it was heater in, little changeup breaking ball away. Heater in, little changeup breaking ball away, and then heater middle of the plate. Next at bat right here. Let's see him go oppo. Heater in, following the same template. It's almost like a cutter from Peterson right there, and then he throws a little breaking ball, and that's what Freddie does. The ability to pound the ball. His stock swing is this right here. This is what he's trying to do at the plate every time up, every swing in batting practice. It's a line drive over the shortstop's head. What does that do for him? Puts him in the perfect bat path to be able to handle any pitch, any quadrant, any time. We're going to get a side angle. Pause this real quick. People don't realize how big Freddie is. Freddie's about 6'5", 230 pounds. Kind of shrinks himself a little bit down, gets into his legs, but what he's able to do, and you'll see it, he pipes himself into the ground. There is no movement going forward for a lot of these guys until after contact. It's almost a completion. I always bring it back to golf. When you watch the great golfers hit, there's no sway in their game. They're not swaying to hit the ball. It's piped into the ground, and they are rotating around their spine. Check this out. I mean, he's not moving forward at all. And just ability to roast the ball up the middle the other way. Pause this real quick. Bring up the Freddie Freeman board on the opposite field hits. I hope the kids at home understand this. There's a lot of knocks the other way. You hear a lot of your coaches say it, but you see it. Most non-pulled base hits since the start of 2020. Freddie Freeman's got Bo Bichette by 13, but Alex Verdugo, Trey Turner, some of the better hitters in the game, Vlad Guerrero Jr., working the ball the other way, and that's what he was able to do. If you're facing left on left, he's telling himself, I know at some point I'm getting something breaking away from me. I gotta give myself the chance. If I'm thinking line drive over the shortstop's head, I'm putting my bat head in the zone for an extended period of time, and then it's point of contact like we've talked about in the past. A little different idea from Pete Alonso. Let's get into it. Watching this guy go about his craft at the WBC underneath was pretty impressive. He did 2 things that I thought were really awesome when I watched him work in the cage. And one thing I want you to focus on in these home runs, he crushes off-speed pitches, by the way. His legs are piped into the ground. And he really, if you watch Pete on a nightly basis, that's off the facade right there. Get me to a night. Pause this. When you watch him on a nightly basis, he is searching for where his quads are, his legs are. He is hitting from the ground up. And when he takes a pitch, you can tell he's almost manipulating his legs in the box. Like, does that feel good? Where am I at? Am I grounded? Run this. And then he's coming at me with this look yesterday. Full turtleneck. Full sunglasses. Watch where this ball lands.
That's wow.
Pause this. Goldschmidt, Pete Alonso. Couldn't ask for 2 better first basemen. And you talk about mid-March, who's going to be hot? I felt like Pete early wanted to prove something to himself and to some of the guys there. And what happens? You're not calibrated for the fastball. You're trying to cheat to everything, and you're just a little out front. I felt as the tournament went on, he started to kind of take that stride and move it back where he was starting to get in the right spot. Not surprised by this awesome 8 homers, but take a look at it. We'll side by side it here. You come into spring training, once this stride gets away from you, you lose sight of the strike zone and you're late. Bring me to side by side, pause it. A lot of it's gonna look the same, but once he lands and a lot of his weight's on this front side, it's tough. You lose bat speed, you lose plate discipline, and you end up swinging at a ball in the dirt. Run it. Run that back for me real quick, and I'll get out. Just watch the stride. It gets a little ahead of him. He's off his backside, and then he's almost trying to fight. As opposed to, watch how stacked he is. This is gonna be almost like a kickstand or a break. Sean Casey talks about that. Look how tall he stays, in control, letting the ball travel. That's the difference in a month, right? That's the beauty of this game.
So his front foot in the WBC, in that one, it was striding too far.
Getting here, Robert.
Okay.
He was getting here, and then the ball starts dancing on you, and you try and recoil, and you keep telling him, stay back, stay back. When you hear that, it's keep your stride back.
Subtle
Right
change.
now, he is locked in. Take a look at this. Non-fastballs, kills him. Aaron Judge, Austin Riley, Rowdy Tellez, Jordan, and Schwartz.
I have that image of him deadlifting before the home run derby forever ingrained in my mind.
Hey,
Gamer. Remember
He
that?
brings it
Real
every game.
quick, he did a drill that I had never seen before, where he would get in the box, in the cage, really ground himself,
Yeah.
and it was just a turn right here. That's how he'd hit the ball.
Huh.
Just that. No releasing of the hands.
Wow.
Everybody has a different way.